All right, welcome to Fluid Mechanics CE 3400. My name is Dr. Guy Riefler, and I'll be the professor for this course this summer. So this class is online, so we're never going to meet. I do have a bunch of lectures online, which you should watch. But we will probably only see each other once or twice, so with this video, and then during the midterm and the final. So there's a few things I want to talk about just to get you set up for the class. First of all, it's a summer class, just session 1. So it's a lot of material crammed into just about 8 weeks. So the course moves really fast. It's a whole semester's worth of work. So make sure you consider that when you begin the class. It is going to take a lot of work. The second thing is that it is an online class and we're not going to meet every day, so it's totally on you to get things finished. So you really have to show a lot of personal motivation to finish the class. But on the good side, it is online, so you can do it at your own pace whenever you want. So you have a lot of flexibility there. The way it's structured is the grades are almost entirely based on solving problems. And that's these fundamental classes, which I really love, by the way. I really enjoy figuring out how things work. That's kind of why I became an engineer to begin with, probably why a lot of you did too. And that's what this course is. It's really just studying what fluids do and how they behave in the environment, and how do we predict and calculate things based on what we know. So it's a really fun course because it studies how things behave, which I love. Now, the way I've structured the course, 80% of the grade is based on solving problems with fluids. So in the lectures, I go through examples of how to solve problems. I've assigned homeworks, which are problems right out of the textbook. I'm not going to collect those, but you really have to do those if you're going to succeed in this class. So I've assigned homework problems for you to solve, and then in each module you will have a quiz, which is basically like one of those homework problems. And then so those quizzes are a portion of the grade, and then you have a midterm and a final, and the midterm and the finals. The midterm and the final are both entirely problem-based, just like the homeworks. So the lectures match the homeworks, match the midterm and finals. The final will not be cumulative. It's really just exam 1, exam 2. One exam covering the first half of class, a second exam covering the second half of class. Okay, so that's the quizzes are worth 10%, the midterm 35%, the final 35%. And then in addition to that, I do have a series of online multiple choice tests based on the lectures to make sure you've been watching the lectures, and those are worth 20%. You don't have a lot of time on those quizzes. I've made them fast deliberately so that you're not just kind of opening up the quiz and then hunting for answers. You really have to have watched the lectures beforehand if you're going to do well on the quiz. Okay, the course is broken up into 11 modules, and you'll do about 2 modules a week. In each module, there'll be a couple lectures, some reading assignments, maybe some sort of videos demonstrating behavior, and then homework and problem quiz and comprehension quiz. The problem quiz and the comprehension quiz all have deadlines, so you have to make sure you meet those deadlines for each. Okay, and then we have the midterm and the final. We will schedule those. Those are the only times that we will meet in person. So the first assignment you have is a quiz where I just basically ask you where we can meet, what time you can meet to take the midterm and the final. I will be proctoring them at OU if that's convenient for you, but you can always arrange to take them somewhere else. You do that through the e-learning office. You have to start that on the first day of class, start that process, because it takes a few weeks to get set up, and there isn't that many. The course moves along really quickly. So if you do want to take your exam locally, you can do that, and it will be proctored at a remote site. You may have to pay 10 or 15 bucks. I don't know the details, to be honest, but there's links to how to set that up on the Blackboard site. Basically, you can take it at any other university, at a library, at a military base, someplace where they can arrange to have a proctored exam, to have someone watch you while you take it. Your homeworks and quizzes and midterm and final, you can take all of those using the FE handbook. I want you to get familiar with the FE handbook and where the fluid section is in it. So make sure you buy one or print out the pages for the fluid section, and just use it all the time, because you're going to be tested with it. You might as well practice using it when you solve the homework. And again, the information on where to download that is on Blackboard. That's about it. I hope you enjoy taking it in an online format. It's really nice for me. I get to teach the class from my front porch here, which is much better than standing in a lecture room. And finally, if you have questions, and I'm sure you'll have lots of questions, I encourage you to use the discussion board on Blackboard. I'm not going to answer individual emails on course content. I'll ask you to post it on the discussion board. That way, when I answer you, everyone in the class can hear my answer, and other students can reply to your question as well. I really want to encourage use of the discussion board. You can earn extra credit just by posting things, and even more extra credit by answering things that other people have posted. So that's all I've got. I look forward to another semester, and I hope you guys enjoy the class. Thanks.